Hello, everyone, and welcome to Shayne's Guest House. As I announced earlier, we have invited a very, very special guest to the studio today. I'm super, super excited to introduce him, Mr. Sung-sik Yum of Gateflowers. And for your information, just for your information, you guys, Gateflowers is a Korean rock band that gained huge popularity through the rock band audition show called Top Band. Now, a lot of our previous guest house segments, we've had a lot of previous guests who are also part of the show Top Band. But Gateflowers was one of the 3 bands that gained the most attention through the show. So you're not going to want to miss this interview. Without further ado, let's bring him right in. Hello, Sung-sik.
Hello.
Welcome to Shayne's Music Magic. How are you doing today?
Great. Just like the weather. I love the rain. It's
oh my
crazy.
gosh.
I love it.
We're getting such crazy weather these days.
I
seriously.
know.
Do you like the rain?
I love the rain.
Oh, you do?
I do.
I hate the rain.
Sorry. You're missing out. The smell. Sound.
It's the sound. It sounds good. Yeah, It's very, very true. And we needed it because we were. It was so hot, and then
It was.
finally got it. So definitely a good thing. But we're very, very happy to have you in the studio. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you too.
How are things going as of late?
We've been busy. The Gateflowers have just released our official full-length album.
Wow, that's a big.
Last month.
Just last month. Wow.
We're getting good feedbacks. People like it.
I imagine, you obviously were one of the 3 bands that gained the most attention through the show, so you must have a lot of popularity, right?
We really did gain a lot of popularity, yes.
I'm sure you did because, before the show, do you think if you hadn't done the show, would you even be able to get to where you are right now?
We didn't imagine this much.
Seriously?
We were just thinking okay, let's try this because we want
try your best, yeah.
Yeah, we want to show our music to people, who don't have chance to, come to the Hongdae area.
Yeah, the Hongdae area.
Or the Korean rock band music scene.
Very, very true.
So yeah, we were lucky, I guess. Yeah. There were a lot of great bands too.
There were tons of great bands, actually, but
definitely.
You definitely proved yourselves for sure. I saw a bunch of videos online, actually, and
Thank you.
I was very impressed with that. And
right.
I was saying actually earlier, but actually, I'll tell you later. But I think it's first very, very important to at least introduce yourself because for our listeners who might not know,
yeah.
Okay. Well, for the people who introduce yourself and the band because it's very, very important for this.
Okay, I'm Sung-sik Yum. I play the
Guitarist
in the band Gateflowers.
Right.
And Gateflowers is basically a band.
Korean rock band, yeah.
Korean rock band. Yeah, we play rock. We will just play rock. People think we were rock bands, but we play. You'll listen to our stuff, and our listeners will know. But we have different genre of music, all mixed in.
Very, very true.
In our stuff, like jazz, funk. All sorts of kinds. So yeah,
you explore a lot of different things then.
I think we do. Yeah, we're the rock band from Korea.
Very, very cool. So, I'm really curious about the name of your band, first of all, because Gateflowers is kind of a name you don't really hear very often. Is there any sort of a message you were trying to deliver when you made that name? Or?
Well, I actually came up with this.
Oh, you did?
Name. Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, it's like a wordplay. I mean, Gateflowers. If you take the word gate and flowers, each by itself. Gate is like the door. Moon in Korea, and flowers is flowers. And in Korea, it's in Chinese character, it's hwa.
Yeah.
So if you say moon and hwa, in Korea it means culture.
Wow.
But in Chinese character, where it actually came from, it's different Chinese character. So it's just like the moonhwa. I took that moonha into English, and how it sounds.
Wow, that's so clever.
Maybe it's clever, and some people think it's really I don't know, childish.
Oh, really? No.
I mean,
no, it's good.
It's cool.
Okay, it's good.
It's good.
Because when people, you have to like your name, obviously, if you're gonna be in a band for you're releasing your album under this name, you have to like it.
Oh yeah, I love it. Yeah,
and good thing. And some bands when I ask them why'd you name your band this? They're like, well, because it sounds cool. But if there's actually a meaning behind it, that's I think that's even better. So very cool.
we kind of wanted to represent the culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we thought it would be really big and really go forward.
Definitely.
So, yeah, we love our stuff.
Very, very true.
Thank you.
So earlier on we were talking about before you introduced yourself that you're more than a rock band, like you said, and So, although you may do other genres like inside that, would you say that you mainly base around rock music then?
Rock music, obviously. Yeah, because we have the guitar, bass, and the vocalist.
Everything.
It's just rock, yeah.
Yeah, such a rock vocal, by the way. I saw the video and I was like, wow, these guys are really...
Yeah,
these guys
we're really proud of our vocalist, too. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really, really great. And like you said, you mainly do rock, but what got you into rock to begin with? Because... Like, I'm originally from Canada, and a lot of my friends who are into rock, like, they...
Yeah, I was in Canada, too.
Oh, cool, really?
I was in Vancouver for... I went to high school in Vancouver.
Of course, you're Korean.
Oh, yeah.
No, but true, like, a lot of my friends, when they first started up rock, it was more like they got a guitar and played, like Led Zeppelin or something, and then... So what really got you started into rock, and why are you so interested
actually
in it?
started to actually listen to pop music with Michael Jackson, Junior, New Kids on the Block.
Yeah, I do.
All those like idol bands. and then later on I got into the Nirvana, Jimi Hendrix.
That's so different.
Yeah, I don't know how I got into that.
Wow.
That's really weird. And,
yeah, that's so different. New Kids on the Block to Jimi Hendrix.
I know. Yeah.
That's really cool, though.
And all the 90s great bands, you know, like Pearl Jam, those kind of music, and the classic rock. But later I got into like jazz and blues, you know, the real deep hardcore.
That's like
musically,
really, musically, I think that's definitely one of the toughest things to learn.
But definitely like Jimi Hendrix and Led Zeppelin, those, you know, classic rock bands that got me into.
Would you say that they still inspire you for your music today then?
Obviously. I still dig their stuff. I listen to them, yeah.
Very, very true. Do you find like, first of all, you're the guitarist in the band, right? So, who writes the songs for your band then?
We actually write the songs together. We jam. All the elements and all the ideas for the songs
come together.
But from the jam, yeah, we jam a lot, and you know we get these ideas and we expand the idea into the song. So that's how we actually write the songs together. But
you write it all together, and then like, would you say that like you're always together and you're writing songs?
The lyrics and the melody is for the vocalist. But the chords and, you know, the guitar riff is obviously for me. So, but we always, and the rhythm part, the drums and the bass, they have their own part too. So we all mix things together.
That's cool because I know a lot of bands that have like a specific, there's usually for a lot of bands I feel like there's a specific guy and maybe it'll be like the bassist or the guitarist and like this guy writes all the songs and the vocalist writes the lyrics but it's really cool that you all work together because I think that's a really important part of being in a band.
And like if you think of the song, it's not just the melody or the lyrics that takes, you know,
you need everything to come together.
So the drums are important in the song, and the bass and all the parts. So I think they're all important.
Very, very true. But it looks like now would be a good time to actually listen to one of your songs for sure. And I'm sure a lot of our listeners are curious as well. So the first song, I believe, is called Muro. Can you just give a brief kind of introduction?
Muro means, in Korean, it means, I don't know, bite.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be our one of the title songs.
Great.
From our album, and it's really it's rock. It's funky.
For sure.
It's got the great rhythm and groove.
All right, cool. We'll definitely be expecting that when we're listening to it. Up next is by 게이트플라워즈. This one's Muro.
세파를 갖추지 않는 같은 말들 상대를 가리지 않는 언제라도 지키려는 늠름한 습성 냄새나는 것에는 언제라도 나타나서 익숙해진 감으로 정신없이 달려들어 Put a shot, put a shot, put a shot, put a wow, wow, wow Oh, papa, papa Shot, put a shot, put a shot, put a magnum, put a wow Oh, papa, papa, papa
Welcome back to our guest house segment. Now today, we have a very special guest visiting our studio, none other than the guitarist of the band Gateflowers, Seung-Sik Eom. Welcome back. And, yeah, we're talking about everything that you guys have to do about your band, like Gateflowers, and what you guys are all about, and how you're more than just a rock band, and you do all of these sorts of things all these sorts of genres that you incorporate in your music, you were saying.
Yep.
But I think now is a good time to talk about the audition show that you were in, because I'm sure a lot of people are wondering what that was. So you were in Top Band Season 1. What was the experience like for you? As of this is your first audition program then?
On national TV, yes,
on
of
national
course.
Right,
and
right.
Top Band was actually the first, audition program for bands.
For bands, yeah,
on
yeah.
national
true.
TV. So, we were so glad to actually play on national TV, because
oh, really?
in Korea, it's
very hard.
Bands don't have much chance to play on.
Very, very true.
It's really rare. So, the whole we were luckily we lasted quite long. So we went up to semifinals, and
so you got top four in the show.
Yeah, we were in the top 4.
Wow, that's quite an accomplishment. Very, very good.
It was, and we loved it, and how I'm sure you understand.
Yeah.
We had to rearrange the songs
For the time limit, right?
For the time limit, and it was quite a challenge.
Oh, you
a
think
great,
so?
Great experience, and it was really helpful for our process of making music too.
True, because sometimes there are restrictions that you kind of have to follow, but
definitely,
yeah.
yes.
So I think that was also a good learning experience. And actually, the band that we had a couple weeks back, Magnafall, yeah, also said the exact same thing as you. They were like, "Oh my god, the time limit is too small," because they play really their songs are really lengthened, and I'm sure you guys obviously want to kind of explore a longer song as well.
Exactly,
you probably have a lot of longer songs.
And they sounded great, and actually they're opening for our concert.
Cool.
Which is in a couple of weeks, July 14th.
July 14th
Saturday
then.
at Sangsangmadang Hongdae. So their Magnafall is actually opening for us.
So every friends of Gateflowers and Magnafall should definitely go and see your show.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
everyone should come. Let's rock and roll.
All right, sounds really great. But being on the show, what did you like best about it? Because when I was in the show, probably the things I disliked were the long hours of recording and
waiting.
and waiting, yeah. Oh my gosh, we waited
tiring.
so long. Yeah, but I guess it was pretty tiring, but what was the things that you did like about the show and that you really, really enjoyed the most?
Just being able to
play music
on stage, but like I said before, we have 50 million people here in Korea.
Yeah.
We were at least playing our music to few million people.
Yeah.
At least. That's
chance in a lifetime, pretty much. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we had so much great feedbacks. We were very, very grateful because before we actually decided to be the audition for this program, Top Band, we didn't expect this much.
I don't really know anyone who expects that much. Whenever we ask this question, we usually expect an answer like, no, we never expect it. I've never had a person say,
exactly.
I expected everything that.
But that's true. That's true. We wanted to be on top. That's definitely
obviously, yeah.
Right?
You want to,
just actually being there and experience, having all the experience with attention and everything. Yeah, I think the whole thing was great. Yeah.
Very, very true. And you definitely got noticed by quite a lot of people, including the likes of your mentor, Shin Dae-chul, right? Who is, you guys are now in his agency then, too.
We are.
Wow. So, tell me what it's like to have the legend of rock always around you and Is that really cool?
Before we really got close to him, I mean, like me myself, I'm a guitarist and he is a guitarist.
So you obviously have that connection then.
Connection, and before I actually knew him, I thought his appearance and that aura that he has, it's really
very, very kind of intimidating. Or do you think
he's more like a rocker? So it's really hard to be friendly.
Be friendly with him.
And he's like always, we always look up to him. It's like he's up there.
Well, yeah, because
but we really got to know him. He's such a nice person.
That's good. So
he's really, really, really kind-hearted.
So you're really, really close to him now, then.
I think I am, but I don't know how he thinks. But he's definitely a great man.
Very, very true. And if he's your mentor, I'm sure that he appreciates obviously everyone in the group for sure. But I heard you guys in the show, Top Band, you guys had some rivals, I heard? That you were rivals with Broken Valentine and Toxic.
Right.
So, I guess rivalry is a good thing, because it kind of keeps everyone like working even harder, I guess, and makes you even better musicians, I think. But what were like the dynamics of competition like? What was the competition like in terms of rivalry between those two bands? And because of having rivals like this, what do you think you got out of that, or how did you think you might have improved?
Actually, we never got to compete.
Oh, seriously?
Broken Valentine and Toxic. We actually saw them competing each other.
Right.
Because we didn't.
It just didn't work out.
It didn't work out. Yeah, we didn't have the chance. But by just looking at them, it's just so much pressure. There are pressures. I mean,
definitely
we like all our other bands. I mean, they make great sounds, and we were kind of not excited, but we wanted to compete with those guys because we wanted to know how well we can do.
Definitely, very true.
Such a great band.
Because you're obviously surrounded by tons of great musicians there. So I guess, did you feel like having everyone around you like that was obviously on such a level?
So you're definitely pressures. But we learn from that. Very experience.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the good things about the audition program.
It's just a great experience to have.
The more you go up and more pressures, but you get the experience from competing each other and competition. So it was good, but pressures.
Very true. Yeah. You had a lot of pressure, but some people I know, because when I was in the audition, my own audition program, and when it gets to kind of sengbang, like live shows. I'm like, oh my gosh, if I make a mistake, there's no editing and there's nothing. And it's like, did you ever feel like really, really nervous? And when you're on the show, because you have to keep in mind that, man, there's like how many people in Korea, like so many people in Korea, and they're all going to be, a lot of them are going to be watching this. So
right. There were definitely those feelings of like
nervousness. And,
that was obvious. And I myself had the same thing. Actually, I wasn't really able to think.
Oh, seriously? You just
I don't know how all this time just went by, It's just like, there are all the staff around, and our time is up, so we go up there and
just do your best, I guess.
I just played. And I was never able to see the coach or the judge.
Oh my gosh, really?
I didn't see them because I thought once I see them, I'll be making mistakes.
Oh, so
that's
why.
I didn't see them.
Oh, you didn't want to.
Maybe I didn't look like that. I looked that way.
Oh,
maybe I didn't
on
look
the
that
TV,
way on TV, but I was quite. I didn't see anybody. I just
do your thing and
I
do your
gave
best,
my shoe. I just
concentrate on your own thing.
My own thing, exactly. Yeah.
Very, very good advice. Especially, I should keep that in mind for next time I go on stage for sure. But I guess it's the same with a lot of these contestants in the audition shows, because we do get a lot of very valuable experiences. Like when I was in Canada, all I did was kind of upload videos, and then I never really did any live performances, so this was like literally very, very new for me.
Wow, you're really great.
No, but I'm sure you've obviously done a lot of live shows before Top Band then.
Obviously,
yeah. If you're a band, so very, very cool. Thank you so much for sharing your stories, but
thank you.
Why don't we move on to more of your music, because I want to listen to another song. So what's the next song called? Could you give a brief kind of intro to it?
It's actually our official title song.
Great,
named,
yeah.
잘 자라.
Awesome.
Means good night.
Yeah, I know that one actually. Very true. So this one, I guess, would you say it's your title song? So
it's a title song. It's a little different from our previous stuff, like the music style. It's more, and it's deep.
Great. Looking forward to it. This one is by 게이트플라워즈. 잘 자라.
잘 자라 우리 아가 잘 자거라 비구름 몰려와 흐려져도 거센 바람 창문을 두드린데도 잘 자라 우리 아가 잘 자거라 소중한 꿈 때이른 기회 끝내 사라지고만 돼도 절대로 저버리지 않을 기대 그리고 저 그만품 안의 기적 다시 보지 못한다 해도 절대로 포기하지 않을 기대 그리고 저 그만 잘 자라 우리 아가 잘 자거라 새들도 아가 양도 없겠지만 앞들과 뒷동산이 무너져도 잘 자라 우리 아가 잘 자거라 버려진 꿈 때이른 후회 끝내 이뤄지고만 돼도 절대로 저버리지 않을 기대 그리고 저 그만 희망 어떤 핍박이 길을 가로막아도 거친 압박에 무릎 꿇어도 끝까지 포기하지 않을 기대 그리고 품 안의 기적 하에 어떤 핍박이 길을 가로막아도 거친 압박에 무릎 꿇어도 끝까지 포기하지 않을 기대 그리고 품 안의 기적
That was 잘 자라 by 게이트플라워즈. Welcome back to Shayne's Music Magic. In the middle of our guest house segment, we got the guitarist of 게이트플라워즈, the band that you just heard, right here in the studio. Welcome back, Smajik. And yeah, we were talking about Top Band. We talked first about your band and what your music style is, and we talked about Top Band, the audition program as well. And now, since we are in our third part of our kind of segment right here, I feel like it's a good time to talk about your new album, Times, which your mentor as well as your 사장님, since he's like your CEO now, since you're in the same agency, Shindetel produced the album as well, right?
He did.
He did. So how was that like actually getting produced by someone of his level? I mean, because like...
It was an honor, great experience. First, we thought he'd be really
strict. Do you think
interfering with our music, but it turned out to be
quite the opposite.
Quite the opposite.
That's good. It's good to have.
Yeah, he just let us do whatever we wanted to do, but as a band, we wanted to experiment a lot of stuff. But he would just point out a few things for an album to be heard by people. You know what I mean? Like to be
kind of like yeah. Because
let's just say if you go too far, he would just sometimes cut it out.
Oh, true. Yeah.
But he would just suggest. You know what I mean? So he was really gentle and everything. Like really. We just did everything we wanted to do.
Very true, yeah.
So he was like a father who
kind of guided you,
fostering, the child, troublemakers, He would just let us whatever we wanted to do, but sometimes if you go too far, he would just
tell you to
come
stop.
in and
he's kind of the cool kind of dad.
He was cool dad, yes.
Do you feel like that's a good kind of a mentor to have a person that sort of just guides you, or rather a person who's like, no, you shouldn't do it that way. You should do it this way. Or do you think? What kind of style?
I think he was a great producer for us because there are a lot of different kind of producers out there.
Yeah, very.
I think we were a good match.
That's good. Yeah, it's good. Obviously, since he is more than just your producer now, it's good that you're on a good relationship level with him.
He's the
president. Yeah. So, for this album, since I'm sure a ton of people are wondering, what kind of I say rock music, but music did you include in the album that we can kind of expect? Maybe it's centered around rock, probably,
right.
obviously.
You'll hear a lot of elements, like I said, folk, jazz, blues, funk, hip-hop rhythm. It's all into our stuff. Because our previous album, our EP album, we were just, I think, basically a rock band.
I saw that. It was in, 2011, you guys won, the rookie...
Oh, yeah, the Korean music...
yeah, you guys won the Rookie of the Year
award.
for that. Yeah. I saw that, yeah. That was before Top End, then.
That was before Top End, like a few months before.
Wow. So you were already kind of getting up there already.
Well, we were known to this scene, the Hongdae music scene.
Right.
But Top End made it amplified.
Yeah, a ton, probably, yeah. Very, very cool. So we just heard the title song that you guys were playing, Tara, and like you said, it's the title song featuring your mentor on the guitar.
Shindecha, he played the guitar solo.
Cool, very, very interesting.
I generously let him play because I love him so much.
I was gonna ask because
I love him so much. I love his guitar. I just let him.
You're like
he was actually asking because we were having different ideas about the solo.
Yeah,
and I actually.
You didn't
like my solo.
Oh no!
And I don't think the solo would be necessary for the song actually, because the song itself was such a nice piece.
Kind of like something where you don't need that kind of part in it. Yeah.
But he said he was actually asking my permission that if he could play.
Oh,
so I
was
like, okay, if he can make the great song, and
it obviously turned out really good, yeah.
It sounds great. it's super. I love it. Yeah.
That's very cool. So you even gave up your own part for your mentor to play.
Sure, yeah.
But it's cool that he
I let
actually
him play. I didn't give up.
Well, yeah,
I have my stuff.
You have your.
I hope Shindecha doesn't listen to this. I don't think he really speaks great English.
Maybe he'll get someone to translate for him.
I hope not.
Anyway.
But I love his stuff.
Yeah, very true. That's really, really awesome. And I know that this track is receiving a ton of attention from people, probably that the fact that he also played the guitar on it is also amplifying the attention that it's getting. But regardless of that, forget everyone else's opinion for a second. On this album, what is your favorite track?
My favorite track? Okay. I love it's like my little children. I love every one of my children, right? But I love the song called Soul Ballad. Like the ballad, but soul ballad.
Soul ballad.
And there's another song called 기억의 which I wrote the lyrics and the melody.
So you obviously must be very proud of it, yeah.
I'm sorry, but I love it. I love a little more than the rest of it. Yeah.
It's like they're all your children, but you love one a little bit more. Than
I mean, what can you do? I'm not married. I don't have kids, but I think that's how it feels. Yeah.
Very, very cool. Now, we're running out of time here, so I'll ask you your last question for spreading the rock scene, because I'm sure a lot of people are wondering. A lot of people are in a rock band, like you said, in the Hongdae area. What would you advise them to do to spread out to a wider audience? And for your future plans as well, I'd love to talk to you about that as well.
Okay, for the bands out there, just do what you want to do. Don't give up. We've been doing this for almost a decade, and finally we got it. But if you don't get it, that's fine. Just do what you want to do. And we are doing our national tour starting July 14th.
National tour, July 14th.
National tour from Hongdae.
All right.
Let's rock and roll.
Definitely. Very cool. A lot of people, I'm sure, will come out to your show. And any last words for your fans out there?
Keep on rocking.
All right. That's great. Thank you so much for visiting us here at Shayne's Music Magic. I had such a great time talking with you today. So,
you too.
Thank you so much. I got to listen to great music, and I wish you best in the future. And I hope you come back to visit us soon. Next time, maybe with your band members next time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. The last song for the night for this segment is 기억의 by 게이트플라워즈. But thank you so much again for visiting us, and we're gonna say goodbye. See you.
Bye.
내가 남아있는 모든 날들아 거기 머물러 있거라 변해가는 너희들을 바라보는 나의 두 눈 속에 남아있어라 저 언덕 너머로 품었던 날들이 언젠가 내게 다시 또 돌아올 거라 믿으라도 넌 말했지 될 거라고 우리는 무엇이든 될 수 있다고 내게 말했어 꿈꾸는 그 무엇이라도 너는 어디에서 우리를 만날까 서투르고 서툴렀던 우리의 기억의 틈 그 사이에서 나